How about my dearest YouTube friends? Today we are in a new video, a new experiment. In this case, it's going to be a long video format, so grab some popcorn because we're going to bring total entertainment. Why are you watching me on the big screen? Because I'm going to explain a little what you are seeing in the title. I basically asked myself the other day, what? Well, what would happen if GPT was already directly controlled? Absolutely the new account that we are going to be developing, which characters are going to go up, which characters are going to like the most and all that. So friends, we are going to do the experiment and we are going to see how it goes. Well, what the games have been, well, the IA is basically going to combat the IA of Kaban against the IA of ChatGPT. So friends, I hope you like this experiment. And well, if you want more videos of this style with other types of AI to either Gemini, and whether it's a Microsoft Copilot, then leave it in the comments. So friends, without further relationship, let's start with this piece. Well friends, so let's start this adventure with ChatGPT 5.1 because that, friends, I have the premium. So we're going to ask, hello ChatGPT, do you know what it is in itself, or yes? We are going to ask him like this first thing. We are going to see what he answers us to see, little I, who is thinking about it. Friends, and what he tells us is yes, of course. Marvel with Tree of Champions is a fighting game to move in which you collect characters from the Marvel universe and face off in one-on-one combat. He is very famous for his huge face, master synergies, and everyone who changes the way you play a lot. Monthly events, alliance wars, permanent interior incursions like Act 8, The Abyss, the goal that changes every time there are nerd bugs or new champions. And well, I can explain anything to you, current goals. But what I'm going to tell you, we are going to create an account for you where you are going to choose everything from the account and you are going to make decisions to see what it tells us. Let's see what it tells us. ChatGPT, let's see why, friends, I am very hyped by this beginning of ChatGPT. Let's see how the IA behaves in terms of champion decisions and so on. Perfect. The idea freaks me out. Come on, let's create your account, my Malva 3 account. Superheroes where I make the decisions on progress, opening, champions, mastery, missions, and priorities. You only execute what I tell you inside the game. Before starting, I need 3 basic things to define the profile of this account and be able to make coherent decisions from day 1. It's going to be a whole new account. Indeed, it's going to be new from scratch. So let's see what they say. Do you want the account to follow a specific collector style? It has competed with me. I decide everything without filters. I like the DI better. Do you want us to give this account a name, ChatShori vote, and prime respondinator? Let's see what it tells us. Tell me answer 13 and we activate the GPT account. It's going to be a completely new one. It's going to be new from scratch. There we have it. We are going to put it from scratch, and apart the progression is going to be that it decides everything without filters. There we have it. Oops, you're not seeing it, but hey, I'm putting it down here and you want us to put a name to the account? If you decide the name of the account, we have it very well there. Let's see what they tell us. New account from scratch. You decide everything without filters. And if you decide the name of the account, little eyes, we are going to call each other GPT. From Shumoner, take care, eh? Easy to remember, sounds powerful, and fits perfectly with a strategist guide profile. If you can put the stitches in. The assignment is that Summoner's GPT or Summer's GPT T profile values the new account from 0. I make absolutely all decisions, optimal decisions, without sentimentality, without opening anything that is inappropriate, focused on taking advantage in an ultra-efficient way. We'll see if it's true how a top player would do it. From 0 in 2025. From here, every time you enter the game, tell me your current level, crystals you have, champions you have touched, and what missions you have unlocked. We here are absolutely going to listen to what ChatGPT says. I am not going to decide absolutely anything. First immediate instruction, when you start the account, choose the name. Okay, copy me. Which brave have you been able to put? Complete the tutorial without spending resources. Do not spend shoes, no gases, order works, crystals, do not climb any. Champion only advances when you finish the tutorial to capture your first champions that are available. And current level, you tell me ready chatty, the tutorial is finished, eh? When you say it, move on to classify the first 72 hours of the Mother of God account, which are going to be totally perfect. Well, yes, friends, I have already started the account, and as always, they give us a beginner link to choose from, and what we are going to do is take a screenshot and put it in GPT chat. So now I'm back. So friends, we return to KGBT to ask and tell him, hey chat, ChatGPT has touched us this nexus that forces us to open it and have these champions come out. Champions! Which one do you want? The one you want. Let's see. What is ChatGPT's first choice in this new account? Here we leave it, Ojito analyzing the image. I have already copied it directly from the games and we are going to analyze it. It is worth an immediate decision, and without a doubt, choosing 2-star Scarlet Witch will explain to us why the truth is that I would not have taken Scarlet Witch. I would have taken more Hulk, which is more tanky. We have immunities between 2 Witch-star champions. Scarlet is by far the most useful for a new account. His ability to control combat, cancel effects, chance to stun, steal, be able to regenerate, make it tell you the whole Act 1 and 2. Even as 2 stars, they learn so much more than Hulk or Black Panther. In this summary phase, 2-star Hulk only hits hard but provides no control. 2-star Black Panther bleeds but little impact in first acts. 2-star Scarlet Witch, total combat control, sustainability, and explosive damage. Press Scarlet Witch and confirm. When you have it, send you my screenshot of your roster and we continue with the exact planning of the start of the GPT account. So we go back to the friendly games and get Scarlet Witch. And the audio is a little strong, okay friends. In the end, until it enters the account, well, I won't be able to select the audio. So as I always say, first choice of ChatGPT, we take this Scarlet Witch of 2 stars. There we have it for you friends. Witch Roads, stars, choice of ChatGPT. It is the first choice that, as he said, Act 1 and 2 is going to be totally simple with this content. Little I, friends who have already entered the account, and what I am going to do right now, well, apart from continuing with the tutorial, let's see if we can put the new name. Well, friends, we continue in the tutorial and it forces us to ISO one of these characters. So what we are going to ask is, who should we be giving the ISO to? Maybe it tells us to let Spider-Man be there. So let's see what it tells us. So we go back to HGPT and ask him why he forces us to give ISO to one of these 2 characters. Who do we give it to? So we show him the question. We give him this little question and let's see what it tells us by analyzing the image. Let's see what it tells us. Give it to Scarlet Witch. This was already more than clear. But let's see why it tells us why we give Spider-Man 1 star. The star champions are not used for anything important. They are not uploaded. Current are not valid for events. They are 100% essential, because if a Scarlet Witch is our initial carry for the entire Act 1 and 2, any ISO you receive now accelerates us a lot. We are going to use it in every match. So give the ISO to Scarlet Witch. And when you have it, let me know and we continue with the next decision. So we go directly to the games, and since we listen to HGMT absolutely everything he says, we give all the available ISO to our little witch Escar. In the afternoon, I see that we still don't have a name, but don't worry, little by little we are going to give it to you like this, friends. I am going to continue with the tutorial and we will continue again, and as soon as you ask us any questions, we will put the game to GPTY chat. Before continuing with the video, we have achieved level 2 of aspirant. We are going to communicate it to ChatGPT to see what it tells us, especially because of the runes and all that, to see what is told, and yes, to see if it brings joy or not. So you are already going through the screen that we are sharing, that we have achieved this level 2 in the account. Let's see what ChatGPT tells us. Let's see what it says by analyzing the image. As I tell you, friends, it's going to be long content, okay? Because I want you to absolutely chat GPT, because it tells us absolutely everything about the account. Come on, Summer. Summer's GPT account officially takes off. Level 2 is the first step, and now the progress begins. Of real weight, here is what you have to do right now following my perfect planning, so you have to pay attention to it. HGPT save. Don't spend anything yet, save level 1 hunters, gold, energy, upgrade items and DU options. We haven't gone up to Scarlet Witch yet. Until we get to the exact point, I'll tell you. There is a totally strategic reason. Keep moving through Act 1. Your immediate goal is to complete 1.1.2 and 1.1. 1.3 without spending resources. With the Scarlet Witch, you have plenty of damage and control. According to KGPT, it advances, and when you rise to level 3 or you think of new rewards, you will send me singing soon. We'll unlock the masters. This is key because I'm going to design you a perfect setup for a new account without losing units. When you are ready, send me capture after the next mission that crystals you have in inventory right now and any new champions they give you. We're going real fast. This is going to be the most optimized account you have ever had. So friends, I am going to continue as ChatGPT says. I am going to pass 1.1, 2, 1 and 113 without spending resources, and we are going to see how the game develops. Well, folks, look what piece of Perspirant supply just popped off the screen with this 3-star Nexo crystal. In this case, I was going to proceed to continue doing 1.1.2, but in this case, this pop-up window has appeared. We are going to communicate it to ChatGPT to see what it tells us. We're going to tell him, look what Taban has given us, friends. He has given us this piece of calendar, and let's see what he says. Maybe he wants to open that 3-star Nexus crystal, or we're not going to ask him now to see what he decides. But friends, we have 3-star Thor on day 3. We also have Immortal Hulk. We have the 7 Heroic crystal. This is a blessing for a 9 count, and it puts on us little fires, which also literally just accelerated us a whole month of progress. Look at the key. On day 1, we have the 3-star Nexus crystal. This is a brutal gift. Here I am going to choose. As always, I listen calmly. Chafete, I'll let you choose absolutely everything. Don't open it yet. First, I need to see the options when you claim it. Sorry. But don't open it even when the Nexus screen opens. You sent me. Capture to choose the perfect option. On day 3, we have automatic Sector 3 for a new account. It is pure damage. We will use it as a quick line destroyer of Act 1 and 2 basic robot counters for armor breaking and initial farming option. Or hit friends that Thor has had for quite a few days. We haven't uploaded them yet, but it will be useful on the 7th. Immortal July of 4 stars, no. Of 5 Titas, you have sneaked in a little, there you have sneaked in, This GPT is 14 stars. So soon is something that used to take months before, but don't get excited yet. The 5 stars at the beginning cannot be raised due to a lack of rank catectans. And on the 31st choice of a 5-star, that is really good. Last step, claim the 3-star Nexus crystal on day 1. So we are going to go to the games directly and we are going to be claiming it because ChatGPT himself wants us to open this 3-star Nexus crystal. Let's see if we are lucky and he wants us to come out because a powerful character, and let's see who decides whether we should choose one good or one bad. So friends, let's turn our first 3 stars and let's see what it is. He decides every time he makes us leaders. I bite the storm. As we always capture what the game has been. There we have it very well. We have the capture and we are going to be putting it to ChatGPT. So we are going to tell you right now, we are going to put it on. We have 3-star Nexus opening. Which one do you want? Which one do you want me to choose? Friends, there we have it. Well, let him catch it. I'm going to choose there. That he catches there, we have it. We're going to plant it and we're going to see what Kaban tells us. Me from JGPT, sorry, I would honestly choose Storm. I think it's going to be quite a go if he lets us have it. But the leader is a good option. Well, there we have it, friends. Choosing 3-star Storm tells us why Storm is the best choice for the account. New very high damage from rank 1. Simple rotation for beginners. Much more useful than Mordo or the leader at first. Mordo depends on defensive mechanics that don't provide initial damage. And the leader is curious, but with 3 stars without synergies, they don't provide anything important. The Storm, on the other hand, is a machine for erasing life bars. It synergizes well with our Scarlet Witch, double Mystic, more energy, and later with mutant champions we will get. So select Storm and confirm as soon as you have it. Send me a screenshot of the updated roster and we continue with the strategy for the next step. So folks, we go back to gaming and choose 3-star Storm. How good, friends, how good we have a new Storm. We are going to listen to ChatGPT. We are going to take a photo of all the characters we have right now. Then we are going to give them the improved fighters and we are going to be teaching them. So friends, we give you our crew of new characters. And on top of that, I tell you a little bit of a situation that we are still at 0.1, 1.2 to be able to start it. And that we have the following characters that we must be creating. So we put it on. It analyzes the image and let's see what it tells us. What steps we should be taking, where we should give priority. I suppose you'll say indeed perfect. We are right at the key optimal starting point with that roster. And being at 1.1.2, we are going to execute the next team plan to enter 1.1.2 3-star Storm. Our main damage, 2-star Scarlet Bubble Control. 4 regeneration, safety, and Captain America, 2-star classic with defensive utility. If you need it, don't use Spider-Man 1 at all. It seems that he has a massive hate with that kind of discomfort. Don't raise anyone, it's still worth it. That's what it tells us from ChatGPT Phase 1, advance without spending resources. He doesn't want us to put that on absolutely anyone. Low levels are completed without the need for rank 2. When it's time to go up, I'll tell you. Exactly when and to whom. Objective right now complete 1.1.2 and 1.3. With the equipment I have given you with Storm, you will delete enemies with which you will charge more safely if you see that you are going short, and Captain America just in case you fail blocks. Important things during mission as you progress: don't use potions, don't use revivals, don't use extra energy, there will be no crystals, and don't rank anyone up. Don't get distracted by the sands, only progress when you finish one. 3. Send me new level capture, crystal obtained, rost authorized, and what mission was unlocked now. So friends, I'm going to complete all these requirements that ChatGPT gives us. So let's see if we find anything else along the way. Well friends, I have already named the GPT Summoner account, but it wasn't because I wanted to. We asked ChatGPT because what he had told us about Summoners GPT was quite long. So what it tells us is that the official name of recommended GPT Summoner, as you have seen on the screen, and they have given us some alternatives. But his final lesson is GPT Summoner, so that's what we put him in. Apart from that, I have given you a screenshot of what our profile summary looks like. And come on, he's officially alive. Perfect name, perfect start, and perfect roster to blow up the early game. Your profile right now is exactly what I wanted. We are going to continue with the master plan. This current profile, IA analysis. Level 2, Best Championship Goal of 3, Scarlet Witch of 2 extra, Captain America of 2, and Spearman of 1 star. Discarded because it will never be used. It has something against this Spirad and Star, almost full energy, perfect for advancing and mastering a lock to more as it should be. Everything is correct. So the next step is to advance through 1.1.2 and 1.3, and then this is going to give us a lot of experiences and we have to teach him everything we gain as a result of exploring this. Exactly like that. I'm going to do it, and if there is anything like the profile, then we'll make a paragraph again and ask ChatGPT. Shall we make another paragraph here, friends? Because I will teach you by putting the name of GPT. From Summoner, they have given us that Iron Man or LG. So we are going to ask HGPT what he thinks about our new roster. I have captured it, and we have Iron Man or LG as a profile, and we are going to see what it tells us, because Iron Man the G totally deserves it. The pain, and with that, everything is going to be a lot easier for us, huh? Be careful that he removes GPT. He has gone crazy. There it is. It is perfect for the GPT account that they give us Iron Man of 3. This is at the beginning. It's a tremendous strategic advantage, and now I'll explain why. Very good defense for Ligand regeneration at the end of the fight, and it is technological. Right now, we already have 3 classes covered for the Mutant Ligand with Storm, Mystic with Witches, Scarlet and Technological with Iron Man. Okay, we already use it, but we haven't uploaded it yet. So PT is against uploading all the characters. Okay, in combat, we will use it as a very safe backup if Storm stays. Low defensive option against enemies that charge quickly and champion to rotate and save lives in missions. Storm will still be number 1, but Iron Man will be a great support. Total team recommended to continue on 113, so we haven't said 112 yet, so we're going to advance to 113. When you finish, send me the usual. Okay, so the GBT adds up. It is growing faster than normal thanks to these initial rewards. So I'm going to see if there are no longer any interruptions or anything strange, and we finish on 112 and 113 to see what GPT decides next. Well friends, we are already in 1.13 to finish it, and let's see the gameplay as we have as he told us. GPT, we have used Storm as long as we do not have a class disadvantage that we have used Iron Man Hulk. Then we are going to end with the GPT chat instructions by fighting with this classic Storm. Well, I don't know if I've said it, but I'm playing on PC because I think it's easier that way for recording and all that to take screenshots, and in this case, you are already seeing that we are still without any type of mastery, so we cannot have a stop, we cannot have absolutely anything. And as you are already seeing, we have just completed 1.13. What I'm going to do now after this is do a series of screenshot compilations. I'm going to put them on HGPT and let's see what it tells us. I'm going to show you that we are at API level 4, the characters and resources. Let's see what you decide. ChatGPT. So now we go back to HGPT. Directly, but in this case we have also been given 100 runes by completing 113, and it forces us to spend on this crystal to get a 4-star character, so we become HGPT. We tell you the news that we have just completed 1.12113 and that the first ones are 200 runes, and it forces us to open this capture glass that we are going to see what comes out. I asked him to see what he says. He is analyzing the images and see what he tells us. I tell you again that we are already on level 4. And we have to open that glass and let's see what it gives us and see what Cha says. Perfect GPT. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. Reach level 4, complete 1, 1, 2 and 1, 1, 3 or 300 ruras, and for the game to force this crystal on us. And I confirm something important. This forced crystal must open. We can't avoid it, but it's okay because in the worst case they give us a useful 3 stars, and in the best 1 or the other 4 stars gold that accelerates our start. Before opening this is important. When you open this glass, do not confirm anything without showing it to me. First, I want to see exactly which champion comes out to decide if we raise him, if we keep him, if we are a backup, or if he goes to the reserve, because depending on what he touches, our plan changes for the full Act 1. Things that can come out, and how would it affect if 4 stars come out? Brutal, totally changes our improvement priority. If it comes out 3 stars, we will give it an additional hit, but the Storm will still be number 1. For now, open the glass and order capture of the champion obtained in how many months? I make the next decision for GPT Summer, so we go directly to the game, we give it to me. It's 100 runes, which cost, and that hurts a little because as always, at least I say and I recommend when you open an account that you never spend runes on crystals. But if the game already forces you, there is no other way. So we pause it and let's see if we can get our first 4 stars on the account. But it seems not, and we just have Black Panther with 3 stars. So we're going to teach. We are going to tell you and see what ChatGPT tells us. So we are going to take a screenshot and ask ChatGPT. So friends, we have given it to ChatGPT that we have had Black Panther with 3 stars classic. I am also going to show you the captures of what the North is like and the crystals that we have to open. If you decide to open them because we have 13 premium crystals, let's see what our friend ChatGPT says. Let's see how the topic develops and what the new objectives are going to be. From now on, he didn't know that he will say that we will have to do Act 1 100%. Perfect, Chati. We are going to analyze everything strategically because we have just entered the critical point of the optimal start for GPT. Summer Black, pan of the 3-star classic analysis, Sia is not a goal. Be careful that it says it here. But it is useful in early game. So it has good damage, fast animations, and serves to clean lines from Act 1 and part of 2. She won't be part of the main team when we have better champions, but we will use her as one right now. Of the 3 best 3 stars we have, current roster tier 1 for major fights, Storm 3, Iron Man 3, and Black Panther 3 stars with the tier 2 utility reserve, Witches, Rhodes, and Vision 2, very useful against enemies that gain power fast. Indeed, that's where they end. I don't know because it's not going to Sacharveten. You don't forget tier 3 never to use, Spider-Man never, and Capital America of 2 only if we need to endure, but it's not necessary. It's important not to open the 13 premium crystals yet. That is no. We open them, these crystals are traps in early game, why not open them now? Why? Because he fills the roster with 2 garbage stars, it makes it difficult to rise in prestige and classification of shares that will not be able to rise later. The probability of 3 and 4 stars is low, the upgrades would be a waste of resources. I will open them when we have access to masters, have accumulated contributors, and have enough gold, not right now. So we are left without opening premium crystals of well in this case. A GPT decide it like this and whatever he says goes to mass. Next step in mission, you must advance to 114 with this team. Storm of 3, the one who commands 3, and Black Panther of 3. Scarlet Witch is left out for now because she will return later when we level her general instruction. Right now, don't level anyone up yet. We are still in the phase from I to 1 advance without investing resources. When we reach level 6 or 7, we will unlock key things to decide improvements. And what it tells us is when I will open the award crystals, when we meet these 3 conditions, level 6 or above a basic catalyst, up to 600 or more gold, when the mission of 1 is over. But 6, then we will open the 3 glasses at once and decide piece by piece, what is this for and what is it not for. Now, enter 114. Use the equipment that I have told you complete without spending anything. I can't get enough of the result and the level you reach. Let's go perfect. The account is advancing more efficiently than a normal player. I would never have a summoner boss. They are setting up a totally spectacular early game. So what we are going to do is go to 1.1.4 and I am going to be doing it with the team that he told me, and I will show him the capture to see what it is, what he decides. Little eye friend, 1.1.4 already has its difficulties because 2 paths are already created. So we are going to ask this GPT if we explore 100% of 1.1.4 or just do 1 pass to see what it tells us, because it has directly told us that we have to complete 114. Then we don't know if we have to do a pass or we have to explore 100% to see what it tells us. Very good question here. Here is where you can see that we are playing as an optimizer and not as a casual player. Division for I to 11. 4. Just one last time, friends. Nothing 100%. I don't know. 100 yet. Because we need the exploration rewards of Act 1 are very small, or it was made by shoemakers. We got it in abundance later without spending energy. Another objective, accelerating progression, not filling explorer inventory, is a misuse of energy when we have a strong champion. Immortal July of 5 on the 7th intensity. Act 1 will be instant if we need it. Data 1 doesn't ask for scanning to unlock anything, you just need to complete it. So the instruction is make just 1 pass to 114 and advance to 115. Do you always take the shortest road? The current team is the one we have, and after finishing the 115, send me the level achieved. It converts tendencies and unlocks something, right? And if any more crystals appear, we are advancing at a perfect pace. So in this case, the new objective must be done 114 and 115 in passing, no exploration. So let's go there. Friends, I didn't remember that because they are giving us a series of 3-star hot characters from the 6 Sinestros batch. They are giving us 12 characters. Among them, we have Lizard, we have Spider-Woman who is Go tier, we have Spider-Han with 3 stars. I'm going to show it to HGBT and see what it tells us because this could change the course of the account. Friends, I'm going to take captures and totally show you. We are about to claim all the 3-star characters. I'll take a screenshot to share with GPT, ensuring he can see all the options as we strategize for the next steps in our journey. So friends, we are going to add GPT directly and tell him that they have given us these 12 characters that I would give the roster, and that it is still good that I just finished 114 and I was in 115. Let's see what ChatGPT tells us. Let's see if it focuses directly on Go tier characters like Spider-Woman. Tells us that this is an absolute blessing for GPT. Sumoler, we have received a draw of 12 3-star champions that would normally only give more accounts. More advanced or in special events and attention, this gift changes completely. Our early game strategy just changed absolutely. The 3 stars they have given you include top champions from Act 1, 2, and 3 and allows us to make a perfect team to advance without spending resources. I'm going to make your roster with surgical precision and decide and tell you which ones are the best, what they are for, and what our team would be. The main analysis would be the new roster I am going to dedicate to you by tier. Tiers is the best of the face right now. OMG just said it is Penny Parker, one of the best defenders of the games. Very simulate that automatic and key champion. Well, here accepted with Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman high damage, accumulate loads of passive passion and against the first axe. Another candidate, Carry God. I'm devastated to have Perry Parker as one of the best, but hey, we're going to listen to absolutely anything he says. ChatGPT Dr. Mole's Mystery Lizard has put the 5th Mother of God tier to very good, useful for storm rotation. It remains one of the important Iron Man to tank and survive. Vulture execution errors, good rare roll damage, Spider Way, top versus cosmic, I don't know where you get them the truth, Heart Sandman, stable damage and endurance, and wear green power control. My goodness friends, it's putting us tier B, ultimate butt of loves. Basic Vision 2 and Witch Climb 2. It will be back when we upload the main team from now on to launch Act 1, 2, 1, 2 and part of 3. The last 3-star team would be Penny Parker, Spider-Woman in Storm, Mystery, and me, Dr. Octopus. My goodness is putting us in A to Mystery of Autotops as the best team, but oh well. We are going to absolutely listen to what he tells us. ChatGPT, okay? This is your account. Basically, this is a superior team than we would have a normal account for weeks. What does this mean for GPT? Summoner, we're not going to need to move up 2 stars ever again. We don't need to explore Act 1. We can fast forward to Act 2 and the progression will be 10 times more efficient. Next, Critical Grass. I want you to continue the 115 mission. Use this equipment. Penny Park, Speed, Goman, Storm, Mystery, and Dr. Octopus. And when you complete the 115 in BM reward Nivetolius, and some new forced crystal comes out. This board is having one of the best early games I have ever seen GPT. It has been going towards the top since day 1, so I'm going to do what he said in this case. Well, have the team, he said, of Pelly, Parker, Spider, Wallman, and Storm. That at the moment we only have 3 spots, so our friend this Iron Man Olgi is left behind. So I'm going to use this team and let's see what the prices are and what the next steps that ChatGPT decides. Well friends, we have just finished the 115 and in this case we are going to ask ChatGPT about the status of the account. I will now move on to the capture that we have made on 115, that we have the roser and also the crystals that we have to open. Let's see what the next steps are that ChatGPT decides, what we should do, what characters we should be uploading in case we finish directly on 116 or we go to Act 2 or anything else perfect. Chappy, we've reached the first big turning point. GPT account strategy. Summoner, your face right now is excellent, one of the best possible in early game thanks to the gift of the 12 champions, but here it is critical not to make mistakes. So let's go step by step, not open the 13 that are still there. So repeat, not the reason. They will give you to reach the rest of 2 garbage stars. We need champions now, we need to save gold and ace O, and I prefer to hope to have enough masters or shoemakers. The reality of 4 stars is very low, it's not worth it, we will open, but not right now. She will decide the exact moment, so as she always decides that we don't open those premium crystals separately, we are going to open the Nexus crystal of 3 stars. That one is mandatory because it is a link we can choose now. It does not fill our roster with garbage and gives us 3 of them useful. It does not commit resources. Open it and send a screenshot of the 3 options. So we are going to do that currently. Although we have still been told more than good, let's continue reading. Let's see what they tell us. Current roster I, a selection of the team with what you have now. These are our best Die Krugers, Dr. Octopus, Spider Ogoman, Perry Parker, Mystery, and Torment. Recommended team to follow Act 1 for 116 and end of the chapter Spider-Woman, Dr. Octopus, Pelly, Parker, Storm, and Mystery. In this case, I will take the first 3 because they are the ones that leave us the spots until we unlock the next levels, next step Open only the 3-star Nexus, do not open the 3 prices, and send me a screenshot of the Nexus to choose. You are running the account perfectly, boss. Of supposing by Caminos it is a top account without spending anything because I haven't said it, but the boss account of SU, it is totally free to play. So we are going to go to the games directly and we are going to open the 3-star Nexus that HPT is forcing us to open. So we have it here and we are going to see if we are lucky and we have a top character, and that logically HPT considers it to be God tier, Roque Raccoon, My Marvel and Diablo. So we are going to take a screenshot and ask ChatGPT. So I ask you again, which one did we select? I would be totally clear, I would go with Diablo, who is a Go tier character on attack for those massive poisonings he has, but let's see what it is he decides to throw GBT out there. Tells us good. I just saw it pick. 3-star Diablo is by far the best of the 3 for a new account, and also gives us something we don't have yet, a mystic champion with sustained damage, control, and access to poisoning. Fair, good. Why not Roque is Raccoon? Sticks hard, but it's paper. We had already had Vulture to Iron Man and Mystery as tech utility. I dare, for example, if it is true that Iron Man is better but he won't want to with me, I consider it much better than the Vulture, and what a mystery. But hey, here is the Chichibit account, and because not the same Arvel damage acceptable but too basic, no opportunity that since we no longer have with the Spider-Woman or Storm. And because hell, a lot of long-term damage, if you know how to play it, it's mystical. Brutal advantage against Cosmics, such that, more than it seems, he has good defense. Might come in handy later in arenas. Immediate instruction, select Diablo, confirm the choice, and when the animation ends, send me a capture of the updated roster. After this, I will give you the official equipment to face Vision 116, which rotate to take, and which champion to use in each combat. If you want, let's go for the Red Skull boss, so we select Diablo E from the games themselves. Here we are going to have it. The devil is coming with us, and we send him a capture of the roster, which is what he is asking us to do right now, and we are going to see what the next steps are, what is the team that he wants us to use for that Red Skull, and let's see what are the next steps. Now we're back, so that's it, friends. We captured the authorized roster by removing Spider-Man Stark, because it basically does not fit in the couture, and in the end we focus on the best, and ChatGPT is already analyzing what it decides to bring to this account. Let's see what it tells us, how we are going to face that. 1.1. 6 perfect chatty, this roster, sorry, it's already absurd for the time we took. You have opened the door to an elite level early hacks. Now we are going to organize it as a top player area. Definitive analysis of the T-Res roster. The best I'm telling you right now, these are your main cars. Spider-Goman, which is true, Dr. Puss, Witch, and Pelly Parker, which really, well, I wouldn't take it. Devil, Danny Sustained, Mystery and Lizard, Friends, it will be very good. Rotation and specific kills. Storm Vulture, where Green Spider good, Spider-Man, but Sandman, classic Black Panther, and Iron Man puts it down, hurts me, huh? It hurts me to watch that. It loses useful but ages Gamon, classic Spider-Man, Hookah, and Vision of 2 is still. Against Power Rises, official team for 116, Chief Red Skull, Spider-Woman, Dr. Otopos, and Penny Parker to make the first 3, because they are the ones he has put and they are the ones we can put in the spot. Devil would be for later and Mystery for later, so in this case we can do it. What you shouldn't do, don't go up to 1 to none, there will be no hospitals, don't spend gold or that. We are very close to unlocking Master's Degrees, and there is where we will spend resources. Strategically, your next goal is to complete 1161 alone. Don't explore past, and when you complete them, send me a capture of the rewards at the level reached and if any new crystals or events appear. If you later find something new on the menu, this account is progressing perfectly. GPT Superior already has a stronger face than 90% of 1 week accounts. Israel, we have literally been counting for 38 minutes. It continues like this. What time does the first serious big boss come? Can't. Who I suppose will be from Lazo 2. So we are going to do what 116 told us last and update with whatever it is. So now, see you friends. Well friends, if we reach the end of 116, so we are going to do it with Spider-Woman, which in the end is the team that she has been telling me and with which she has been totally developing me. We have to be careful because this Red Skull is when he received the B up, so it can make it very difficult for certain people. But hey, just when you have your money then won, we go back and that's it, okay? And to prevent it from making a blockade, to prevent him from making us old. So, and as I always say with Red Skull, to force him to throw super attack 1, let's see if he wants to quit, because he is very passive. Let's remember that at the beginning of all the missions, of all accounts, the characters become quite passive, because the IA is not designed to try to kill you, simply for you to hit it. There we have it. It continues to hit us perfectly. Oh, well, no, he doesn't have the buff. Okay, I thought he did have the buff, huh? But hey, we are already seeing that not because it does not react, what is automatic does not become unstoppable. So well, it's the Ancient Red Skull, nothing happens, strong blows, let's see if we finish it already. Thank goodness we have a Spider-Woman, and that GPT has already decided that Spider-Woman is one of the good ones, because if not, how do we have to do it with Dr. Tupus and Pin and Parker? They can even give us the grapes, huh? Friends, we blocked there because we don't have the mastery, skill, and ready. Friends, we finished 116 with Spider-Woman now, yes. As ChatGPT told us, we are going to capture how our crystal roster is if they have given us something. And the new characters and new events that have been unlocked for us. So now we teach him everything, HGPT, and see what he decides to do. For example, we have some crystallites, but they are not enough. Look, we got a premium out there. So let's see what the HGPT said. I'll make some captures and we'll go directly with him. Ready, folks? I give this GPT a summary of what we have achieved, of the 116, of what we have unlocked in the Masters, but of the points designed, the roster of both 3 and 2 stars, and also the profile and runes that we have. Okay, so let's see why he is analyzing the images. Let's see what he wants to do, whether to open those premium crystals already from 1 or 2 star Avengers crystal, or directly to see what he tells us. Perfect. Add the GPT. We finished the 116, unlocked the Master's degrees we have. It's a very powerful roster to be day 1, 124 some already, and a mountain of crystals ready to open. If we decide, here is the master plan to follow from now on: fully optimized crystals, open or save open all premium crystals right now, all 13 plus 1 loose. Be careful, friends, we have openness now. As soon as we talk about this reason, we are at the beginning of the account. The more 2 and 3 stars we have, the more ISO we get to quickly rise to the best. The possibility of taking out some 4 stars exists, and it would be a huge leap. There is no real reason to keep them in the early game. It also opens the 2-star Avengers crystal and gives us useful synergy for the future. Be careful, friends. What also forces us to open the 2-star one here is to level up and rank. Now we focus on 3 stars because they are cheap to go up. Act 1 and 2 are a lot, and it is not worth touching the 2 stars except for arenas. The current best 3 stars for actual productivity in history are Dr. Otopos VA, wants us to upgrade it as first choice, Quelto, folks. This hurts me a little bit. Spider-Woman, Perfect Black Panther, Classic Devil, Spider-Jan, and Lizard, folks. Do we have to raise these 6 characters from ISO, rise to rank UI, to rank 2, and level 10 to all this? You have enough ISO and gold. Okay, let's go step by step before he tells us to open or save us first. We are going to open all the premium crystals. So in case we get a 4-star, put it on ChatGPT. Then what we are going to do is go to the games directly. And open these 1 crystals. Are we going to open these premium crystals? Well, sorry, before opening the premium crystals, as we always do, we warm up a little bit of engines with these 2-star Avenger crystals that we have come up with a classic tour, which we will later tell GPT why. Chat. We are going to open this first premium crystal that I don't know why it is alone, but I hope it becomes our first 4 stars of this super GPT account, the Care 3 stars. And well, we have the negative administer of 3 stars, nothing. I capture it badly, and we give it okay. Let's see what it tells us. Well, then with the roster we put it Mr. Negative of 3 stars, and we are going to get out of these 13 crystals we have. We open the 3 of 1, sorry, the 3 turned, and we open the 10 of 1 to see that we have Be So Fine take our first 4 stars, friends. 4 stars we have in GPT. Then we tell HGPT, and that's fine that he is not such a good character, but hey, he serves us, and a lot of friends he serves us, and we have a lot. There was no 4 stars. Perfect, friends. Let's then tell HGPT that we are that lucky, and let's see what it tells us. Be careful, friends. 2 stars. Okay, in this case, well, it gives me, well, we still have, I think we have totally fulfilled getting Isofine 4 stars totally. Cartridge with these premium crystals. We are going to see Scarlet Witch, and if a pool of 4 suits us well, what a penny, friends, what a penny. We open the 10 of 1 and then take a capture of SAP GBTY. and tell them, let's see a quote. Congratulations, I'm going to singular. Okay. And we have 8 new Cs of find of 4 and full 2 stars. Well, it's okay, folks. Do we have 4 stars? We are going to tell ChatGPT that we have stayed at point 1 of what he just told us and that he should tell us what the priorities are, okay? Or if not, what we can do is continue reading. We are going to continue. Yes, we better continue reading and we leave the promotions for later. Okay, what do you tell us, friends? Let's see. Quick summary. We have not stopped directly at improving them, since we will see that later. The masters you do, now you have 0 points, but by the time we have the first, the path will be first cruelty, precision and second blocking, perfect health and strength. We will see that later. What do we do now in history? Is this important? Next objective, completing Act 1 100% does not pass everyone yet because Act 1 gives mastery points, bear, ISO, forgiveness and gold and easy gold. When we current, you can complete it effortlessly. When we finish in the Act, 100% would have 7-8 mastery points. Where does it go? Well, we do, but let's see what. Okay, go to scan 1.2. 1 and then 1.2.2 to 1.2. 6. Okay, perfect. Let's do Act 1 100%. Resource management. Spend the ISO mostly on Dr. Octopus and his speed, rubber, black screen speed and Diablo. Don't spend gold on others until they are less than rank 2 level 10 and don't use higher qualities. I quickly summarize the plan in this case because they ask us for all this. That we go to the exploration of Act 1 100%, but what we are going to do right now is pass it on. Capture the aperture and see if they change the design of the ISO and ascends a little. So now we come, okay friends, we have gone to GPT and we have told them that we have opened the premium and that we have come up with a 4-star ISO fine. We also give it 3 stars in both, and let's see what it tells us that we have to do from now on, because logically what we have read before giving ISO to the 3-star characters, well, I suppose it will have changed. Let's add the first 4 lesson stars. Team ISO fine, this greatly accelerates our progress. I leave you a very clear plan of what we are going to do now based on your current phase and the stage of the games. Top priority, upgrading to 4-star ISO fine. ISO fine is brutal for your 1 and your 2 hit to mystical strength. Very good sustained damage and fast climbing when leveling up. Promotion order, take her to level 10 out of 10, and if you can raise her to rank 2 out of 5, immediately use her as the absolute leader of the main team. So we have promotion order, we're going directly to the roster and we're going to rise to Isofan the first level. Basically taking her to rank 10 is okay. Well, in this case level 10 is worth the rank. It's not possible yet. We are going to see, since we have it there in level rise, our first promotion, and we are going to see if we can develop the catalysts, and we are already seeing that no friends. Unfortunately, we don't have those catalysts, then we put it on him. Our friend ChatGPT, let's see why we are collecting little things. We also collect 2 stars and then we open a glass and so on. We'll see about that. Okay then? Well, we have a E-sub fine in rank 1 by level 10. Unfortunately, we can't fulfill what you want. ChatGPT, to take it to rank 2 out of 5, immediately use it as the absolute leader of the main team. So the leader and sub fine of 4 stars. The main team to play Act 1 and Act 2 on our starting team will be Ison Fine, main DPS. Dr. Otopes Power Control, Diablo 3 stars and Spider-Woman, Good Dan and Spider-Han. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 we will have to use until the spots AE, so find Dr. Otopes and Diablo are blocked. It's okay because this equipment is good damage, a lot of good power control as you last classes, and we avoid lazy characters so as not to spend ISO on them. Level up, ISO consumption, ISO fine, there would be as far as gold allows you. And the ISO Spider-Woman, friends, we have a new character we have to go up to. Spider-Woman, Spider-Han, Dr. Otopus, and Diablo. These are but above all, one of the best characters, the games later. Diablo, Don't Climb a Negative Mister, Hot Cake, and all that. So, I'm getting ready to upload the characters that you are seeing on screen. Spider-Woman, Spider-Han, Dr. Octop, and Diablo de ISO, and you are going to see it right now. So, well, friends, Isofang, we already have the next ones. This objective was Spider-Woman. We are going to put absolutely all the ISO we can into it. Let's see if it gives us enough. Okay, here it goes according to the order that HGPT puts. If you have put Spider-Woman in the second, then Spider-Woman becomes the second to enter the entire available level. Alright, that's it. In this case, rank 1 does not tell us to set more ranks than just going up to level 10. Spider-Man folks, next character, do we put all the ISO in? Let's see if we have. Yes, we have. We have good ISO, good. And the gold for the moment, we still have the King of Control to be able to go up whenever you can. Well, that's it. Next character that I don't like, because in the end it's not a goal, but it forces us to raise it. And it's Dr. Octopus from that 1 to level 10. So he has put it as the 4th option after ISO Fine, Spider Gomez, Spider Han, and finally he has told us to also raise the ISO to Diablo to take it to level 10. So we also use it, we also put all the ISO in it, and we would have it on the roster right now just as ChatGPT wants. Here's it for you. Do we teach it there? We have it. The Seofan is Doto, Lotopus, Speedwoman, Spider-Han, and Diablo. Okay, friends. So we return to Chagebetem, and what crystals tell us the most? What do we do with what is left? Open the Demangador Crystal of 2, which is already there, but hey, don't open more premium for now, and deprive from now on, save fragments for 4 and 5 as soon as possible. Progression in history just completes the perfect 116. The next step is to finish Act 1, Chapter 2, and 3, only one pass with no exploration. Explore Act 1 100% only when we have basic masters. So what do you want us to do now? Because if you told us before to wait for Act 1 100%, well, master to the future plan and final summary of orders. If you had the right to assemble teams that would have a level of Spider-Man, Doc, and Diablo, you would not spend past Act 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. And save that you are premium for later if you want. Tell me how many euros, and if you have to, what rank and level we are going to leave each one. Well, I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to tell you that, well, in reality in this case, the objective that we had before is to pass the turn 100%, which is what we are going to do right now, and we are going to see what price it gives us and what are the following indications from our dear GPT chat. Well, friends, we have just explored Act 1 100%, and in this case, we are going to have to tell HGPT, because in this case, they are already showing us the new villains that we are going to have in Act 2. So what I'm going to do is a small compilation of how the account is, levels, mastery, because we have already unlocked runes and crystals to open and characters to see what HGPT tells us. So I do recovery. And we go in and ask him directly, but friends, as I would say, since the Reaper we go in parts, we are going to tell him that we have unlocked a mastery point and where we should be putting it. Let's see what he tells us. I've happened to him. How is the mastery currently? We simply have 1 in competition, because when I have unlocked that level 6, the skill is unlocked, and we are going to see what it tells us. He is analyzing the images, and we are going to see where he wants to put it. ChatGPT, his first summoning perfect mastery point. I confirm 100% where that first mastery point should go because of the initial critical attack mastery point, cruelty, precision. If it were unlocked in your capture, the attack branch shows the green mastery of basic attack, those cruelty, precision. It starts according to the tree. That is always the first mastery I had in new accounts, because it increases the direct damage and is very noticeable in the progression of that. Speed up the tuna fraction, they act without additional requirements, and do not put the point in defense or competencies. Still, the value for now is very low. Okay, so what we have to do is put it on the attack where we are seeing it, that we are seeing it right now, and in the force it is basically the first that forces us. Well, we are going to be putting it on this first teacher. So very well, since this has been confirmed, we are going to make all the data captures and everything else, and we are going to ask HGMT what are we going to do. Well, friends, I have told you that we have completed Morning 1 100%, and I have taught you that we have unlocked the story titles and that we are currently challenging. Let's see what he decides now. GPT to do from now on. Brutal Advanced Summer, you are already challenging. You have Act 1 at 100%, Rosa del Potente for your level, and on top of that you have opened your first 4 stars, which is Isophile. Now begins the part where good planning makes the difference. Here is the optimal plan and what we are going to do next, step by step without dispersing. Main objective, right now advance through Act 2 until completing Chapter 1. Mission 6, to be able to have the title of Contender, which will unlock us better in what the newspaper is. If X, such free discount, probably the premium and access to better rewards in general. That leap in quality is much more important right now than exploring 100%, so we have to go directly to the chapter or Act 2 16 to be able to be contenders. So We don't expose side 2 yet, we just do the last suggested team to move forward. Tie 2 right now with your face acting, the ideal team is, and I find 4 all the point bus of 3, Spider-Man of 3 Devil and Spider-Woman, very strong offensive scoundrels. This equipment allows you to fight against any tank class if you need to overcome voices easily and not rely on synergies yet. Fire route from now on, complete the side 2 chapter 1 only after non-school. The goal is to reach the contending title as soon as possible. As long as you accumulate Cateches rank 1 to rank 2 for Ace of Fine Plastic Cateches to raise your 4 gold stars plus leftover rules, we haven't spent them yet, close to rising to rank. Raise our shopping to rank 2 as soon as we have the Cosmic Catecher, well cosmic. Here that shape ends, that is, a joint cracks. Because let's remember that Ace of Fane is mystical. This carry right now really destroys Act 2, then we will go for the Devil in the second part between 3rd and 4th data, if your situation right now is data 1 completed. Unlocked the mastery, they are few, but we have already optimized first 4 stars, large roll face, the strong challenging title achieved, and this objective being to be a contender. What exactly do we do right now? Everyone enters chapter 1, mission 1 and advance without exploring. Let me know when you complete the first mission or if we need to choose a path. If you want, I will already prepare the mastery plan up to level 20 so that you don't waste a single point. At the moment, we are going to do the master's degrees little by little. We are going to ask him, but what we are going to do right now is to teach him well. This time we have, and we are going to see if HGPT decides whether we should open or we should be saving. So now we come back because he took the captures and we asked him, so you haven't already taken the captures from the roster and the crystals. We ask you directly before completing the objective of Act 216. We have this roster and we also have these crystals to open. What do we do? Let's see what HGPT Perfect GPT Submuner said. We are going to make a strategic decision before entering Act 216, which is going to be the first real wall of the game. Am I going to clearly order what to do before moving forward? Based on your current route, which is already very solid for your level and the available crystals, we open the 9 premium crystals. Yes, we open the new crystals until there are more games, more champions, more profit per ISO goal and duplications for each duplicate of 2-3 fragment stars, 3 and 4 crystal stars, which greatly accelerates your growth. Your 3-star broken is pretty strong, but a couple of key duplicates can help you complete 2 and 16 easier, and there is a reasonable, albeit low probability that we will get another one. 4 stars final decision, open the 9 premium crystals immediately, so before they see what it tells us about the roster, well, we are going to open those crystals, 9 crystals that we are going to see open right now, and let's see if we are lucky that we get another 4 stars. We are going to open those 9 premium crystals completely in one. As soon as the trail is removed from here, we will give it to you right now, and we are going to see what ChatGPT decides. Okay, so we didn't get any 4 stars. Unfortunately, we're going to show you that all of them have got 2 stars except Silk and Sasquatcho. We're going to take a shot and show it to you, and then yes, he told us. Well friends, we tell you the results that we got in premium, and that basically we have about 2 stars minus 23 stars, which would be Silk, Isa, Squatcho, and apart. We also tell you that we have ISO Fine rank 1 level 10, that we only have a mystical 2-star tasting left to be able to take to rank 2, and that on top of that we have therefore Spider Jam to Diablo, Dototopus, and Spider Woman in rank 1 level 10 perfect chapi. What a roster! So this account is being set up for the short time we have had. We are going to put order and plan the next steps strategically to continue advancing quickly and without stagnating. Summary champions, Key 3, top stars, and everyone already at level 10, ISOP Fine Range 1, our absolute load right now, Dr. Octopus, the Bootgoman, Spider Jam, and the Devil. These 5 are the main equipment, yes or yes resources. 3-star basic professorship, okay, class professorship, only 1, mystical. You are too short to go up to ISOP Fine Gold, perfect energy, good, and mastery is an available point. We are already in the right strategy. The immediate target is priority number 1, Act 266 is valid when completing the no. Do they unlock better permanents like contender rewards, daily crystals, free crystal upgrade, only more species and more catalysts? What do we do with the 2 new stars? They are nothing, just catalog and sun points. The important ones are your 3 and 4. So from now on, we are not going to show you any 2 stars, simply 3 and 4. We now raise some rank and sofa, and it is missing a header. Even if you put 2-1-2-star mystic, you cannot rise to 1 when you can rise to rank 2. Do it without thinking. It is the best mystic 4. 2 small accounts right now, Dr. Otopos Speedgov, Spider-Jan and Diablos are already at the maximum level of rank 1. Keep it that way until we get 3-star class cathedrals that will fall real soon. Right now, don't spend resources on uploading other characters. Your top is very good to advance the story. How do we get the missing categories? You have 3 options. Suitable 2, 1 missions, 456 usually give fragment class cathedrals when completing it, as we are already going towards 216. Well, perfect option 2. Well, monthly. If you already have it unlocked, which you don't at the moment, and then you have Cantarisadores with gold when the mystical class cathedral appears, buy it without a doubt. It doesn't exist in the game either. I don't know where GPT has already gotten this mastery from. At the moment, we don't touch anything else. When we have 2 or 3 points, we will raise whatever you tell us is okay. Summary, of course, then go straight to 216 and complete it with the rewards. Check Hunters, try Isosa in rank 1, rank 2. Montenos 3 estrellas más en R1, un atento que como de clase y estustelleron nada es par, 1 de 2 estrellas. Don't open it anymore if it's there for now, just that the newspaper is there and it's free if you want. I'll prepare the exact equipment for you. 16. Don't worry, my friend, I will handle it. In this scenario, the objective is to manage ranks 2, 1, 6, and higher, ensuring Air Supine reaches rank 2 while maintaining the team's position at rank 1. Therefore, we are working on developing that video-related project in detail. And well, friends, this is how we end this first chapter. Leave me in the comments what you think of the series, because my thought is to develop it live, okay? And from time to time to upload it. Summary of how the account is going. In this first chapter, we have already done the entire Act 1 100% with everything that the HGPT has been telling us. Don't worry, because the HGPT prom is still saved. So let's see how this video develops, and if you like this type of videos, then let's go. If we develop directly from this new account that is already GPT, well, we are going to be asking him and everything, and he is going to be developing it. What are the next objectives for the next future, video or live? Well, you are already seeing it here. Do your 2.1.6 to be the next title that is a contender, and look for the ranks or catalysts. Rather, to move up to those end rank 1 to rank 2, which is our 4 stars. So, friends, if you like the video and about, everything is quite new in this superhero thing, or maybe HGPT to create an account. I hope you give him a lot of encouragement, and above all that, you give him, I like the video, share it so that I can continue bringing you this type of videos. So friends, now, so if I say goodbye to this, did you like the massive video we had today? Thank you all very much. Subscribe if you are, and see you in other videos. Bye bye. And before finishing the video, thank you very much to all of you who are members of the channel. This December 2025, thanks to JP, to Eliel Ramirez, and Oscar Salmeron for being members of VIP Sorry. Thank you all very much. To become a member of the channel, you have it in the description of all the videos. Bye-bye.